primer I use. Focus, focus. Okay. I use the, what is this? The POREfessional primer. I use this like around my, like right under my eye, because that's where I have a lot of pores. But if you don't have a lot of pores, just use a regular primer. So I use it around there and around my nose and like my T-zone areas. And I have two other primers. I like to use this one, the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer, around the perimeter of my face. So like where I did not apply the other primer, around here and like right there, just to give me some hydration, because I know around there I get like dry. So it's definitely okay to use different primers on your face depending on your problem area. So how I do my brows is I don't start right here, like right at the end. I start somewhere in the middle and create my tail, the tail of the brow. It's so much easier when your brows are like done. Mine are not freshly done, so I have to work extra hard. So you pretty much fill in all the gaps. And just follow your natural brow shape. And you'll see it's definitely easier when your brows are freshly done. Okay, so once I've done the end part, I go back to the front and lightly fill it in, because I want it to look like a natural brow instead of it being like a square here and then a, you know, carved there. I usually like to use these pencils and not like the sharpened ones. So ColourPop has a good collection, and also NYX has a good collection of eyebrow pencils that are affordable. The concealer I'm going to be using, the NYX Concealer HD, on the back of my hand. It's my Ray Ray collection in the number 9. So what I do when I conceal under my eyebrows, the same way I fill it in is the same way I'll start shaping it. So I'll start like right in the middle somewhere here, and don't go too crazy. And then always bring the concealer down to your eyelid, just so that it looks more natural and effortless, because you don't want to have like a harsh line under your eyebrows, you know what I mean? And then I'll go over here and just use the rest of the product to clean like the front, like right here. See? And then I'll use my foundation brush to just blend in the concealer. I'm gonna do the other brow off camera just to save my memory, and then I'll come back. On the back of my hand, and just, I love this brush, by the way. It's everything. Okay. I'll also go over my eyelids with this. So my nose gets really oily, and I don't really like putting foundation on my nose, so I'll just use the leftover that's on the brush already and just blend it in over my nose, just so that, you know, it looks okay, it looks decent. my trusty beauty salon brush. This is amazing.
I also use it to blend in my foundation, my concealer. So I'll just go in and just... I like that it's a dense brush.
This is my face with foundation and concealer, and now I'm going to contour the face. So I have these two powders, the Almay one, and also I have the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is my trusty, so I'm gonna go to that. And I like your foundation brush or your sponge will work just as much. I like to lightly powder my under eye because it can be really drying, and I don't like to bake for long. So I'll just very light powder to powder the rest of my face, just to set everything in place. And this is my base. We're looking fabulous. Fabulous. This is the contour that I use, the Smashbox. As you can see, I've already hit pan because I love it so much, and it's the perfect contour shade for me. But cream contour will work just as good, and other contours. This is the brush I'm using. This is the number, which number is this? Number 2 from the It's My Ray Ray brush. So I always tap the excess off. And then I start like right around, see where this like ear part is? I start right here and then work my way down and just blend. Blend. And then I also just work my way up the temple and also down my jawline and around my forehead area. So this side's contoured, this side's not. See the difference? Always blend it in onto your hairline just so that it looks more natural that way. Okay, just so that we have a cohesive look on my ears, back of my ears, all the way down my neck, just so that, you know, it looks natural that way. So it shows you where to highlight your face, where to contour, and where to bronze. And then this palette, I've already finished the whole highlight shade. And then I've already hit pan in the contour, and this is the bronzer. I like using this bronzer shade because it's really cute and it just looks natural. So again, always tap the excess, and then just work it over the contour. The key is to always blend it in, just so that it looks, you know, natural and not just a straight line for the contour or like a straight triangle under your eyes. Always blend it in so that it looks seamless, you know. So I am using the bronzer over the contour and like right above it, just so that I can also get that blush look. And I also use it on my cheeks. I also go over my forehead. I should go back to English class like Sabine. You can't speak English, okay. I also like to go over anywhere I've contoured, right? And this is what we're looking like now. Okay. If you like, you can also use a blush. I can't tilt it because it's broken. This is the e.l.f. And I'll just use this shade and just always tap over the excess. And then just smile a little and then just tap it on your cheeks like that. And then work it up. Work it up like that. And just work around right here on the just connect the bottom with the top. Okay, we're getting somewhere. use a very light hand for this, you can always build up. Ooh, this is cute. So cute. So I go like this, and then I work up the brow, the end of the brow. And then do the same thing here. ColourPop pencil. Is it a lippy? It's a lippy. look. This is the look. Let me do some slow-mos and then we'll wrap it